has 3 sides of windows overlooking the beautifully landscaped backyard. The living room has a gas fireplace and extra wide baseboards and a ceiling fan. And the screened-in porch out back is perfect. It connects to the kitchen with the outdoors in the freshest possible way. What's wrong with that little room? I just sit myself down there and spend the whole day.
Not a thing. Okay, Buffalo, New York. Tell us about this house.
Buffalo, you know, is cold, but this is worth going to Buffalo for. It's a columned yellow colonial with a circular front porch. It's a bright yellow, actually much too bright. It should be painted much softer, excuse me. And it's very close to a park that's right next door. The wood cabinets in the kitchen are expensive, but a little bit on the dark side, I think. Those rugs in the kitchen have got to go. I don't know what they were thinking. The dining room has extra tall beadboard wainscoting and crown molding, and it's a nice sized room. You can see that room is lovely. It doesn't even have a window except at the very end, but it's very pleasant. The living room has hardwood floors, built-in bookcases, and a wood-burning fireplace flanked by columns. It's got too much stuff on the walls, but picture it nice and clean. Again, a lovely room. The family room has sunny casement windows, wainscoting, and fancy crown molding. It's a pretty room, and it's only dated a little bit by that granny-type furniture. But what a pretty house. It's only $229.
Barbara, I love the commentary. Okay, Flint, Michigan. Tell us about the next house.
Flint, Michigan had an interesting thing happen because early this spring, the graveyard shift came back at the GM plant, adding 750 jobs. And GM isn't the only big employer in Flint. There's also a medical center that employs 9,000 people, and there are 3 major universities in the area. So jobs are aplenty in Flint, Michigan. And this pretty house is on a quiet cul-de-sac street. It has over 3,000 square feet. The kitchen has wood cabinets, granite counters, and a roomy breakfast bar. The great room has cathedral ceilings. Everybody always loves those kinds of ceilings. Walls and windows, and a fireplace with a carved wood mantel. The formal dining room is a little too formal with cherry wood floors, crown molding, and a chair rail. There's a huge deck overlooking the big grassy backyard out back, and it actually butts right into a nature preserve of woods and a pond right outside your own backyard.
Oh, that's nice. All right, Summerville, South Carolina. You've got a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
And this is a pretty house. It's a charming southern-style home in the center of Summerville. It's 25 minutes from historic Charleston and 45 minutes from the beach. It has a double front porch that catches the southern breezes, and everybody likes that part of the country. The living room has light tan walls with contrasting trim and a wood-burning fireplace with a beautifully carved mantel. Nice and open. What a pretty room that is. The eat-in kitchen has 42-inch cherry wood finish cabinets and granite counters. They spent a lot of bucks on that kitchen. The breakfast area is bright and cheerful and is big enough for a much bigger table. The formal dining room is pretty Wedgwood blue with walls and white wainscoting and molding. The big back porch has white columns and railings plus a cooling fan, and the backyard overlooks a huge park that's right next door to this pretty house in Summerville.
That looks like a postcard.
And you don't even have to pay the taxes on that one.
Love it. Great deals, great looks, Barbara.